years, they had been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Montgomery. Makes it to the clear. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Run it out of the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. Finding space at the 20. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark it right at the 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Mizzou. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Fights through a tackle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Caught, completion, and the defense comes up with the football.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Handoff heading left. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Missouri!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. An important third down attempt for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be.
It's a fake. Looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Catch made, but can he get to the mark? Oh, and he fumbles. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
BHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 14, set to kickoff.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Snags a quick throw.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. He keeps it, QB draw. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. The receiver makes the grab. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball. This time it's complete. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Great connection there for 6 points. So with clear-off pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Right down the middle, it's Montgomery. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, they're going to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The Aggies will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. That is enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Montgomery. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Bringing pressure. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking for a man. The receiver grabs it. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. The junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Very efficient on third down, and now it's first down and goal. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Sampson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for 6. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
This will likely be the last play of the half. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. Kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. Hunting ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
New setter down to the offense. 1st and 10. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The sure hands. It's Montgomery. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
It's a fake. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He missed a wide-open man. I guess that's why he's a punter. The gamble just doesn't work. The punter's pass, not close. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. They hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Montgomery. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking for a gap. It's Montgomery. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. We'll try to run it with the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Scooped up in the defense. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Mizzou. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Number
Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Bringing it out. It's Jones. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. It reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson. And how about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Montgomery. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looks right for a quick completion.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Success the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Here comes the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's going to take off. Catch made by the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Missouri.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. The ball is picked off. Breaks loose at the 40. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Missouri with the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Missouri.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
They'll try the ground game here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got his man in the open field. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They stop him again. Back-to-back plays go nowhere here on the goal line.
Well, this next call is going to be interesting for this offensive coordinator. Nothing there on this second down call. Now you're third and goal right on the doorstep. If I'm the quarterback, I'm challenging my offensive line to get low and win the battle up front to give this back a chance.
Off target with a throw, incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Oh, it's snapped to the back. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on.
What a call here. Fourth and goal, and they keep it on the ground for 6. That sends a big message to this defense. The offense felt they could win up front, and the run here confirms it for 6.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Leaning on the run game here late. Picks up the first, looking for more.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4th down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his back. With the catch, it's Montgomery. Gets into space at the 50. The defense has got it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now